he sees that she's about to shoot him, and he's like, oh shit! And right then, she pulls the trigger. Click, click. The pew-pew jams. And so the shop owner, he jumps back into his car and he speeds away, but he crashes into Amy's open car door on his way out. And Amy's like, damn it, because now the door on this rental car is all messed up and it won't close, and so she just abandons this car. 3 hours later, she takes a taxi back to his house to try and assassinate him again. And during this time, she's sending him threatening text messages, trying to lure him out of his house. She's like, where are you hiding? Stop playing hide and seek. You're lucky the pew-pew jammed. And eventually, she just gets the pew-pew out and she just randomly shoots 3 times into the house, and luckily, no one was hit. Like I said, worst hitman ever. But 2 days later, Amy flies back to Wisconsin, and while on the flight, she posts on her Instagram again. I couldn't get a window seat. I think this is the first time ever I don't get to sit by a window. Crying emoji. Now, I don't actually know if Amy and Son are romantically involved, but a few days after she flies back to the US, Son flies there too. And while he's in the US, police back in England, they find CCTV footage of him and his dad driving around that area at the time of the hit. And they are able to connect them to the shop owner's assassination attempt. But Son doesn't know this yet. And then a month later, Son flies back to England and bam, police arrest him. Here's his mugshot. And they eventually arrest Father too. Here's his mugshot. And then when Amy hears that Son got arrested, she knows they're coming after her next, and she knows she has to disappear. So she tells her family that she got a job as a radio DJ in Armenia. And she flees the country to go live somewhere in Armenia. And she's living there quietly, and she's hiding out, but she's still posting on Instagram for some reason. Until 5 years go by, and she still hasn't been caught. And Son and Father, they go to trial, and they're found guilty of conspiracy to murder. But suddenly, there's all this interest in the case, and so now there's an international manhunt, people looking for Amy. And old Amy, she's still in Armenia. And she learns about this, and she's like, oh shit, not again. And she immediately deletes all her social media accounts, but not before reporters from the Daily Mail, of all places, they find her accounts and they sift through all her posts. And doing that, they find exactly which direction the windows in her apartment are facing. And they find the pool she frequently swims in. And through that, they actually find her apartment, and they're able to get CCTV footage of her running errands, proving that she still lives there. So they tell police, and eventually, bam, Armenian police, they go and arrest her. And she's extradited back to England, and as of now, she hasn't been to trial yet. The case is actually still ongoing. So we'll see what happens.